Mondays over Fridays. This is your host, B.A. Aaron is in the house. The fellas are back. Man, it's been a minute. So hey, let's get back into this thing like we ain't never went nowhere. We got my man DJ in the house. What's up, dude?
Hey, what it do? What it do?
Yeah, we got my man Dre in here. What's going on with you, man?
Y'all know what it is, baby. Let's go.
And always, we got my man Hollywood Nick D. What's up with you, baby?
You know, living a dream, guys. Glad to be back. Glad to be back.
Yeah, fellas, we back in the building, man. I mean, everybody looking good, everybody sounding good, man. And I hope y'all been sitting back waiting for us, man, because this has been a long time coming. We don't even to tell you the truth, we don't even know why we stopped. I guess life happened. You know what I mean? Life happened. Yeah. COVID was going on.
Hey, let me just say, thank God for no more masks, man.
Man. Good Lord. Mask off.
Well, man, it actually depends on where you were. I was in Lawrence, Kansas the other day, and they was walking around with some damn masks on.
There's still people driving around with masks on.
There'll still be people with masks on walking around.
That's whack. That means they mind control.
Hey, if you got it, hold it in. So I ain't mad at them wearing masks. Wear that mask. If you sneezy, put the mask on.
I'm still gonna make fun of you.
Hey, why you drive around? You ride around in the car with yours?
I'll take this mask off and sneeze on your ass.
You put some Robitussin on.
You know what though? Back in the day, kids just be licking, eating dirt, fucking playing with shit. They fine. They survived.
Yeah, the immune system is on point.
Exactly.
The immune system is on point. But man, it's been a minute. What has it been, a year and a half? And you know, the funny thing about it is during that whole time, all of us were getting requests like, yo, where y'all been? What y'all doing? Y'all tripping? Why ain't y'all been back on here? So it took a moment for us to get it all together and get it back in here. You can see we're still in 4 different studios, but we're still got the same energy and same vibe for these type of conversations, man. So let's get into this thing, man. Y'all, everybody good? Everybody been doing all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anything new going on with you?
Having babies.
Yeah.
He do got a new baby since the last time we been on.
Yeah.
Fucking Michael Phelps ain't got shit on my swimmers. What's up, kid? Gold medal right here.
Yeah, you was out there. You was shooting blanks for years, and you finally went ahead and hit the target, huh?
Shooting up the club.
Gang
I was getting scared for a while. I was like, man, they not swimming? What? They drowning?
Well, we always thought something about you for years, but we gonna say that stuff behind your back. But since you had one, it's all good now.
It was an accident. Accident happened.
Oh Lord!
All your kids are gonna be graduated. Mine's gonna be like 4.
That's right, because that's what it is now. All mine are graduated.
Fucking weird is what it is.
Man, none of our kids can play together.
What's crazy is we playing with everybody else's kids. We've been playing softball and they've been filling in. I feel just hella old. Like, it's fun and nostalgic, but at the same time, it's like, man, you were like 4, like 5 days ago. I'm pretty sure of it.
Right. He kind of
weird,
called you out a little bit. Did he call you out a little bit or something?
What?
Nah, I mean, I'm still a young whippersnapper. I just gotta get these bones back.
Gotta get the bones.
These bones is tight. I'm like the 10 man. I need some oil all up in these joints.
Shit.
All up in these joints.
It's more like Mr. Glass.
Yeah, man. So during this time frame, man, we've been having a lot of chance to kind of sit back and reflect on some things, man. And we came up with a new topic for y'all. It's called the mixed plate. Check this out. The mixed plate is what we do when we have conversations we want to talk about. So I'm gonna ask everybody, what's on your plate, DJ? What's going on? What's on your plate today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I'm gonna keep mine simple, man. I was just having a discussion of we was arguing back and forth on who make the tightest chip. You know, when you get that little 18 pack of box, which chip are you going in there first to get? And mine was always the chili cheese Frito. You know what I'm talking about? So I want to ask y'all, what's y'all top 3? Top 3 chip go to when you go to the gas station. You want some chips? What you getting?
Are we talking about all time, like favorite, or are we talking about right now, like you can get it?
He said,
man,
right now.
All time.
Oh shit!
Go ahead and then get some. What you got?
Hey man, I used to fuck with these potato chips called O'Boise's, bro.
Oh yeah.
It was like they were called O'Boise's, and they were like crunchers.
What store they sell them in?
Okay, here we go. You're gonna talk about being old right here. United fucking Supers.
Oh, Boise's, boy.
I worked at United Supers, and then it was IGA.
Ooh.
And
is
then
that
it turned.
Is that the one with the big shiny ass package? It's like real thick. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
Crunchers were like that. Crunchers were like that. Oh, Boise's,
man.
man, I think they came from Ohio, Idaho.
Oh boy.
And they were big in like St. Louis. I got them from somebody from St. Louis, and
Boise.
you talk about fucking crunch, like, dude, it's different. It hits different. Boise's was like my number one.
What's your 2 and 3?
Yeah.
2 and 3. God, man,
Yeah,
2 and 3. I would have to agree with D. I don't know, man. I like the honey swirls.
Okay.
The Frito honey swirls. I used to get that in high school, and we go down to there was a machine in the locker room that you could get All Sport. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And if you held the button down for 3 seconds, you get 2 of them. It was all jankety and shit because it was in the boys' locker room. And I would get the honey swirls and fucking All Sport. And
That's
then
funny.
Right now, I'm going to put a current one in there because it's just my favorite chip. I can eat it with dip or without dip. I'm a big Ruffles guy. I like they're a little bit saltier. I like the crunch a little bit better than the wavy Lays.
Okay.
I fuck with Ruffles.
That's on my top 3. Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Aaron, what you talking about?
Oh man, I keep mine simple, boy. I keep mine Doritos, Funyuns, and corn chips.
Funyuns. God,
straight
corn chips.
Oh my God!
You're hella fucking. Who are you?
Reggie corn chips?
No, it ain't just Reggie corn chips. What you got to do is take you some sriracha or some kind of hot sauce.
Nah, you do extra.
Hey, look.
And
first
then
of all,
hit.
hey, we got to pull that out, man. Anything you got to add stuff to,
yeah, bro.
Mix,
Okay,
that's like it's like steak,
but that's
man.
my favorite.
Corn chips, like, are you talking
but
like for Frito corn chips?
Frito corn chips, just regular, just
man.
Now I mess with them chili Cheetos, them chili cheese fries.
They're up there. If we had a top 5, they'd be in there. But we said top 3. I'm just saying top 5. The chili cheese Fritos are there.
That's fun.
Top 3, they ain't.
But hold on, I go to my 4th. It goes real extreme.
Corn chips.
The 4th one goes extreme. It's those hot fries. Them hot fries. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Okay.
I'm a late bloomer to those.
Are they the Andy Camps?
Yeah.
Back in the day, or are they the new school hot
It's
fries?
the new school kind. It's the new school.
Okay.
The old school left some kind of preservative taste in my mouth.
I'm new.
Andy Camps, the old school to do with that little K go on, that big ass nose. Yeah.
I'm new to the game, to the hot fry scene. I just started eating it over the last few years, so
man,
I don't know anything about Andy Camps.
You winning. These new
Dre,
ones
what you got, man? Where are you at?
Dre.
Man, look, I got flaming hot Cheetos all day. My joints, man. I'm gonna go with the jalapeno kettle chips.
Fuck
next.
yeah.
And I'm gonna do my sour cream and cheddar. Now I like because they add spice to everything, so I like the spicy ones too.
Okay, when you say sour cream and cheddar, are you going Ruffles or what? Where are you going?
Ruffles, bro. I gotta go.
Okay,
I gotta be Ruffles, man. Hey,
so we're all in agreement
there, man.
Okay.
So me and my son was cruising a couple weeks ago, and I stopped in the gas station. And dude, they got some. I don't know if y'all seen these yet, but they actually, you know how they got the flaming hot Cheetos. They actually got some buffalo wing. Cheetos now. I just run up on those, man. I'm like, I don't know, man. They might sneak up in there.
Did you try them?
Hell yeah, I tried them.
Was they good?
Yeah, they was all right, man.
They wasn't salty.
No, it's not too bad, man. That's what I like about it. It's not too much.
So who's the top brands? They got Lay's, Frito Lay's. Are they the same people to run them?
Did you just say Frito Lay's?
Ain't them the same company?
It's Frito Lay's.
You said the name twice.
Frito Lay's.
He said Lay's, Frito Lay's.
So that's the same company.
Yeah. That was funny.
So listen though, Rap Snacks and Master P giving them a run for their money because everything that he came out with is fire. Y'all tried them out? Them Rap Snaps, them Snap Snaps?
Yeah.
I have not.
Hey, I
haven't tried them yet, man.
I didn't even know Master P was still a thing, dog.
Oh man, he behind the scenes, man. But he's still making bank, bro.
I know he's got like his finger in fucking everything. No Diddy, but like he's in everything.
Yeah. All right, let me give my 3. So I'm a mix of all y'all though. So my number 1 is hot Cheetos. If I go get a chip, it's gonna be hot Cheetos, right?
Like right.
Even though they ain't as hot as they was back in the day, but they still fire.
Yeah, you got to.
Then my number 2 is chili cheese Fritos. Them is fire.
Okay.
I love them.
Okay.
And then my number 3 is a Reggie Ruffle. Just a regular Ruffle.
Straight Ruffle.
The straight
Just
Ruffle.
regular.
So how you gonna go hard on my regulars, but your regulars is cool, huh?
Hey man, listen, your shit's corn chips.
Man,
this shit tastes like orange toast. They gotta have some flavor on it.
Dude, just like going to your grandma's house and you have mothballs everywhere. Just fucking corn chips because nobody eats them.
Hey, motherfuckers that eat corn chips, they put salt in their beer too.
Yeah,
That's
he looks like one.
shit.
Actually, I do.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, he learned that from Uncle there. The uncle put the salt, swirled it around.
Yeah,
ooh, that good right there.
You look like a pumpkin spice latte ass dude.
Hey, bro. Hey, if they pouring it, I'm drinking it. Straight up.
Hell yeah.
Straight up. So hey,
do you stand there like this in line?
Like what?
I'll take that one.
Is
that how you order it?
Actually, I'm Sadiddy. I make it at home. I make it at home.
Right. You know, that's the rule. We makes it home.
Yeah, we makes it home. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So hey, what's Nick? What's on your plate?
Mine is probably, dude, I've been fuming since the top 100 came out. Me and DJ talked about this. We kind of had a little conversation about it between everybody. I think they vote too early on the top 100 players. And also too, I am a Pat Mahomes fan because, you know, obviously I'm from Kansas City, but like, I think some people are salty, and they even had like interviews with people like, I don't want to say his name and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's hard to like have people that are haters because like when you look at this list that I look at, they've got so many people out of they shouldn't be where they're at. Like one, I love Aaron Rodgers, and I get that he's still a very talented quarterback. He's not a top 5 quarterback, but he's definitely in the top 10, especially if Lamar Jackson's going to be where he's at, that fucking shits the bed in the playoffs, and they put him at over Pat Mahomes, who's won more Super Bowls in 1 year than he has in his entire career. So, Christian McCaffrey had a great year. It was one of his first healthy years. And Tyreek Hill, number 1. I don't think that a wide receiver is, I don't know, like,
is he in the NFL?
He is.
So there it is.
But like, to be the best, like the number 1, you really think he's better than Pat Mahomes? Like, and this is how I look at it. And this is just me coming from here.
Okay.
We did it without him. So why didn't he do better at his new team? We won 2 Super Bowls without him. So who do you really think is the better player?
So you have to stay within the year.
Mm-hmm.
Stay within last year. Stay within a year.
Mm-hmm.
Forget 2 or 3 years ago. Stay within the year, bro. Within a year, you cannot tell me that Tyreek Hill wasn't the best player in the NFL. Between week 1 and was it week 18?
Top 5.
Best player.
Top 5. Top 5, yes. But not better than somebody that just won a Super Bowl with Jason Michaels.
What he did. We talking about what he's doing in this.
But
what have you done for me lately, league?
In the year,
we can't go with. We got to go by what he did.
Okay, so
Pat Mahomes is the best football player in the NFL.
Then why is he not number 1?
Hey man,
because I think there's some salty fucking people on here.
At last year, bro. I think
you got to stay within the pocket, bro.
But even of last year, he won the.
He wasn't that good. I mean,
he wasn't that good because he had people dropping passes, taking them back to the casa.
But
like,
I
know
that's the same argument. It's just a team effort.
Yeah, just like he got wide receivers he got to depend on. Tyreek got a quarterback he got to depend on. You know what I mean? So
I'm just.
And you think they quarterback trash?
Oh fucking dude!
I
almost said Marcus Mariota because him and Tua are the same fucking person. They're trash. They're
one's left,
trash.
one's right-handed.
Dang! Hey, they got Chris Jones behind Myles Garrett.
Yeah, that one's close though.
That's a close one, but I mean, I think Chris Jones had I think he had more of a significant season than Myles Garrett.
Here's where I get off. I think Max Crosby. I think me personally, just because I get to see Max Crosby a lot more, I would take Max Crosby over TJ Watt.
I would agree with that,
man. I could see that.
And and we talk about a dog, like he was playing with his meniscus all fucked up. And he's like, "Nah, I'm playing, dog."
I would go with that too, just because TJ Watt, he always injured.
Yeah, that's the main thing I got to say about that too.
And also,
injured,
like,
that's not
Max Crosby's not all there. Like, I dig that shit. He's not there.
He a little off balance.
Oh, he's touched. He's touched. And I dig it, man. Like, I dig it.
So if you can throw up your top, your top, give me your top 6. Give me your top 5. From last season, excluding the Super Bowl.
Mahomes
playoffs.
Is one. Mahomes is one.
Okay.
Mahomes is one. I would definitely say I would go McCaffrey 2, Tyreek 3.
He said that like it wasn't next, but yeah, just a toss up.
No, he's in the top 5. I'm trying to figure out, like, because it's hard. I'm not saying this is easy shit to do.
Yeah.
But like Tyreek is I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie, he is the best receiver right now. I'm not talking shit, but like he ain't better than Pat Mahomes. Like right now, and I mean, if you're starting a franchise right now, you taking Tyreek with your number 1 pick, or you taking Pat?
Let me ask you a question before you answer that.
Go for it.
So it's kind of your question.
Mm-hmm.
So would you trade Pat Mahomes for Tyreek Hill, Christian McCaffrey, and Lamar Jackson?
No.
Those 3 for one.
No. One,
Aaron,
and here's my
Dre.
reason. Do you want me to give you a reason?
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is just over their body of work. Lamar, I don't think is a top 5 quarterback. I think he's a top 5 athlete. He's not a top 5 quarterback. McCaffrey, this was his first healthy year in quite some time. I love Christian McCaffrey, but he gets injured a lot. He
was healthy last year.
That's what I'm saying. This was his first year that he was healthy, and that's why his numbers show.
The year before that too, he was healthy. So he's been with San Francisco for 2 years.
Yeah, he remember he had a little stint where he had a few games where he's out. And Tyreek is Tyreek. I love Tyreek. I mean, he's definitely going to be the first receiver I would personally take. But I would take, if I'm starting a franchise right now, and you're like, hey, you got first pick out of the 100 best. It's not even close. It's not even fucking close.
Right.
To be honest with you, it's not. But like, they all deserve to be in the top 10. But like, let's be realistic. Like, it's not close.
Right. We also got to look at, who made this list.
And who didn't.
Who didn't. Who put this
Snead
thing together. What kind of bias.
McDuffie didn't make it.
Right.
No, McDuffie
what
made
kind
it,
of
didn't
bias that they have?
No.
How are the 2 best corners, statistically, not
off
making
the list?
It? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So you just got to look at it like that. I mean, it boils your buttons a little bit, but some of these people that probably don't even watch football are out here making these lists, man. So,
and that's my problem. I take it.
No, but this list was made by the players, bro.
Yeah, this is a players list.
The
NFL, the top 100. That's what I'm saying. There's some salty bitches.
Hey,
in
some of y'all players don't know what y'all watching. Maybe y'all just highlighting it or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Ron Bland on there, and you didn't put Snead on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. And here's my thing. Okay, hold on. Josh Allen should be in the fucking top 10. I'm sorry. He's performed in the playoffs. His defense has let him down. If you look at his numbers, he's dogged out in the playoffs.
Listen, you keep messing this up. Stop saying playoffs. This is in the short pocket.
Yeah, but I'm using like a body of work the last few years.
Yeah, this ain't of all time in the last 5 years. Who's the best? This is.
But even
September and about December is where they vote on it.
Well, Josh Allen should be in the top 10.
Who was balling within this time frame by week 11? Who was the best? Which I think they should start to vote like at the end of the year.
At the end of the year.
At least closer to December. At least closer to December. Because like Justin Jefferson, how many games did he miss? He's in the top 20.
That motherfucker cold. Hey.
He cold.
He should be a top 10.
Who are you taking out? But who are you taking out though? Like Travis Kelce, he's the best tight end ever.
No. See, but if we making that argument over a body of work, Justin Jefferson
over Travis Kelce?
No, over Tyreek.
I'm taking out Jones and I'm taking out Garrett.
Ooh, see, I don't know. I could see taking out Garrett.
Yeah.
Because we got Crosby. But Jones just had one of the best seasons, from a tackle. So it's hard to do, but like that's what I'm saying. Justin Jefferson was hurt. How's he in the top 20?
So the consistency is
he still had 1,000 yards too.
Yeah. The consistency is all across America. Everybody looked at this list from the average person and said it was whack. So y'all need to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
All you NFL players that picked that list
we
was
need
whack.
to fucking redo and a do-over.
It's something to start the discussion, man. And that's
it is. It got us talking.
Clickbait, man.
Clickbait.
Yeah. That's all it is.
So Dre, tell me what's on your plate, dog?
Man, what's on my plate? I had some stuff on my plate until I saw Steph drop 24 on the Cats in the goal game, man.
Hey,
did y'all watch that game, man?
Hey, yes. Hey, he stepped up the last game and this game. They started clowning him a little bit because how inefficient he was. Like he's a rhythm player, bro. You got to get in a rhythm.
You got to get him the ball, man. He's got to get the ball, dude. He went 8 for 12, man, 3-point shooting, and he dropped 9 threes in the last game against Serbia.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, he had a phenomenal that fourth quarter that he had, that third and fourth quarter. He was taking those passes and stopping and popping, man. So
yeah. Well, I think the problem was too many extra passes, right? When you got Durant, LeBron on the team, man.
Everybody got to touch it.
He's not going to look to shoot. He's going to look to pass it, and that's what was going on. But you saw in the third quarter, he stopped passing it.
He said,
D-Wade mentioned that. He said that everybody, when you get a lot of stars on the team, you're going to pass a lot. He said sometimes you just got to get in your rhythm, stop, pop, and get the score back up. So, man, I enjoyed the game. Even LeBron got in the game. You know what I'm saying? And started doing his thing.
Man, he stayed in it, man. Like he balled the whole time.
So why? Okay, this is what series. From when I was hearing. They were like, "Oh, LeBron's carrying." I'm like, but like,
don't say nothing about his points, bro.
What do you mean his points?
Yeah,
I mean he only had 16.
You gotta look at everything else, man. But he also had a triple double. That's like the 4th triple double.
He balled.
I've got it like so. You guys watch Nick, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes, yeah.
I agree with a lot of dude, I agree with a lot of shit he says. That's the one that I can't get on board with.
What's that?
I fucking hate LeBron. Like
what do you hate about
I
him?
recognize he's a bitch. Everybody talks about when they have that conversation, oh, he could play in the NFL, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever seen him take a foul? You would have thought he got fucking sniped, dog. Like he's
did
a
you see
bitch.
the way he leaned into that microphone when he called him a
right?
Hey, bro.
Hey, listen,
mama, you peaked the system.
I hope LeBron James sees this. If you act the way you act on the court, I would fuck you up. Like I would body your ass up, and you wouldn't know what to do because you look like a straight. Brittany Griner would beat your ass.
It's cerebral, man.
Well, I mean, they're both dudes, but like whatever.
I mean, he leaned in
where they
so
got
tough.
that crap from? Soccer. That's who they got that crap from.
Oh, don't get me started on that. I think soccer's soft too. I do. I like watching it, and that's the difference. There's a difference between international soccer and what we watch on TV. International soccer is way better than what we get to see, but he's just so soft, man. It's like
I get where you're coming from. He is what 6'6", 6'8", 6. What is he?
6'8",
50,
6'8",
260.
He a big dude.
260, yeah.
He should be coming down to the paint, destroying people. But then again, look at his body of work and look how long he's been able to play. Because he ain't doing all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He does, man. And like I said, this is just more of a personal thing and my hatred to him.
Yeah, because people are like, for example, like some people be Drake fans. And then some people hate Drake. Like when people
I'm on the fence.
They hate him with a passion. Like when people hate LeBron, they hate him with the passion, bro. Like you don't even know why you hate LeBron. You just hate him.
But I used
so many other people like him.
When he first came out.
It's the same thing as with Tom Brady, man.
Yep. Either you like him or like I hated him because he was winning. I thought he was whack. I never thought he was a good quarterback, man. But when he went to the Buccaneers,
that's what I
stopped talking
about him.
Yep,
I said he was a system guy. I said he was the same thing. I said he was a system dude, whatever. And then he went, and he's a prime example. You do need role players. You do need a supporting cast, especially when you get older, because you can't do it like you used to. Like when LeBron first came out, dude was a man. Like he's a man child. Like he was ball. Like think about this, dude. He was a teenager beating up on grown fucking men. And I had respect for that. So why now, when you've grown into your body and you're 260 and somebody blows you a kiss from the third row, you fall down and say you got hit? Like, man, it's hard for me to wrap my mind around that.
So he can still be in the best. So he can still be in the best basketball player at age 40. That's why.
Listen, Nick. So when you playing football and somebody grab your jersey a little bit, you don't turn around and be like, "Oh, Holden." You don't do that. You ain't ever did that.
I have a few times.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
I wouldn't say.
Hey, just because you didn't fall down and well on the ground, but it's the same thing. It's all in the same category, bro.
But he does it when nobody touches him.
But here's the deal. That's why they cracked down on it, because they were getting out of control with all the flopping and all that type of stuff. I get where it was hard to watch. I get where you're coming from. I think it's rules. Rules have changed how the game is in the NFL, in Major League Baseball with the clock on the pitchers now, and I mean it's a lot that changed to what we call it, the pussification of sports in men. So I think it's just normal. But he's one of those big dudes to where you just like, it's almost like the Terry Crews thing when they said he got tested in Hollywood. I'm like, dude, you 275 pounds and you out here acting like you let somebody touch you. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Here's my question, bro.
Go.
Here's my question for the panel. Is this team better than the Dream Team?
No, fuck no.
Hell no.
So
God dang it.
We were supposed to just ride right past
and I said dang it too.
So listen.
You better have something good to say.
It's not the same as it was 35 years ago. Like all them teams that they be playing overseas and stuff,
they're getting better.
They have nobody in the NBA.
Yeah.
Every team that they play nowadays have somebody, two guys that's played in the NBA, like right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Here's what I have to say. The Dream Team, every team playing right now in the Olympics should thank them because they're the reason why they're there. Like they started this shit. We would fucking mop those fuckers up. They are the reason. Yes. Yeah. They're the reason why basketball's getting better. And the talent's better. People, it's kind of like why the NFL is going overseas and all that to open people's eyes. Totally get it, understand it. But if you put the Dream Team versus this team, it'd be the Special Olympics. I heard one of those guys say that. Man. It would be the Special Olympics.
I don't know, man.
Shaquille O'Neal would body the fuck out of every one of those guys, and it wouldn't even be close.
Shaq wasn't on the Dream Team, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But he should be. Shaquille, who was it?
Hakeem over him. Y'all remember that?
That's ridiculous.
Christian,
but it's also like what they talk about when the baseball was in the Olympics. Our stars didn't go over there. That's why we weren't like winning at first, and then it wasn't too long ago they started playing, and it was like, okay, listen here. But still, Venezuela, they'd be killing it. They'd be killing it. This is my personal opinion. I think our Dream Team was better.
So why do you, DJ? Why do you have reservations about that?
I just think that the talent has changed. I think overall, if you look at best players on both teams, I think this year's team has way better players than 92 than that year.
I won't. It's close. It's close. Yeah, it is close. You know I won't disagree.
Even 4 years ago, was that when Kobe played? Was he there? He was 4 years. He ain't been dead 4 years, has he?
R.I.P. Right? No, he's been dead longer than that. It was before COVID.
It was during COVID.
It was real close. It was really close.
Yeah,
it was like November. It was like November
Seattle when he died. So I think that was
the last Olympics when Kobe was in and we won gold. That team, I could say that team was better than.
Okay. I might actually stand on that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna have to get in some old footage because I can't.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look some stats.
All I remember is Larry Bird laying his ass down on the side. On the sideline most of the time, and Charles Barkley doing the same thing too. So that's about as much as I remember.
We can argue about that on the Dream Team, right? It should have been Shaq should have been on there, and Zeke
not even a question.
Zeke should have been on there too. Isaiah Thomas.
Now,
Michael Jordan didn't like him.
Hey, if you guys had to do a Mount Rushmore of NBA players, is it even a question or a thought in your mind that Shaq's up there no matter what?
A best big man of all time.
Thank you. Okay.
No.
I just want
Bill Russell. Get out of here.
If Bill Russell and him squared up, Shaq he was more agile.
No competition.
Two different games. I mean, that's almost like saying
we could say it, but this is why we're doing this
against Will Chamberlain. Will Chamberlain would destroy Shaq.
Yeah. Hey man, Will Chamberlain played against guys that was 5'10", bro.
Thank you. Shaq was a beast, dog.
we always
that's why he scored 100 points.
Who they played against, but here's the deal. Yeah. What was you supposed to do? What was you supposed to do?
Okay, but would
his 100 points? That's what you're supposed to do.
Would he be able to do
Will
that
Chamberlain
against Shaq?
did.
I know, because he's playing against guys that were 5'5".
And they were all white.
They should have got some knee extensions then. They knew what they was up against.
Shit. Hey, man, listen, I'm sorry, man. Shaq is one of my top centers, but I'm not gonna put him at number one.
Number one center? Who you putting at number one?
You put Kareem.
Oh, number one center. Is that what we're talking about now?
Hakeem, dog. I'm putting Hakeem.
Okay.
Hakeem gave that boy work.
Hakeem, yeah.
Hakeem gave Shaq work.
Shaq
and
too.
then it's Kareem. It's those three, bro.
Yeah, but you can only have one on the Mount Rushmore, though.
Hey, I'm gonna take Bill Russell. I'm gonna take Bill.
Okay, I'm taking
Bill Russell's on my
Well, your Mount Rushmore sucks, and it's gonna get torn down.
You ain't never watched him play before.
Yeah, they got YouTube.
Shit. You got it.
You know what I'm saying?
YouTube show it all. 4 other Hall of Famers on that team with him.
I'm telling you. Hey, but listen, and my fast forward game tight. That game was real slow, so I had to fast forward most of it. You know what I'm saying? Old ass games. But no, man, this is all good, real good conversation, man. It's good to be back on here hanging out with y'all, talking about sports and life and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So a couple things that have been on my mind this year. We got the election going on. We got Donald Trump and what was Biden. Now it's Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying?
Trouble.
Say that again.
We are in fucking trouble.
Well, let's have a conversation about that. First off, I'm trying to get my thoughts together because this is one of the subjects. I mean, we could lose some viewers, we could lose friendships and all that stuff. How many friends have y'all lost with politics over this last 8 years?
None. I just use them to laugh at.
None.
It do make people a little touchy, a little sensitive when you find out somebody is for the ops. You know what I mean? They ain't on your side.
We all have a mutual friend that I love talking to, but when you find out how liberal he is, it's crazy.
So does that change the way you feel about him? Because
not at all. I love him.
Nick, I think we're in a time where I have experienced it so much that people, when I came back to Kansas City, and most of my friends are liberal friends.
Oh,
most are liberal friends. And it's almost like they was like, this dude got on Facebook, he went down to Texas and he didn't change. I didn't change. I just got away from the same old and got to see how everybody else was living. And I'm like, that's kind of messed up that 93% of the people that look like me vote one way. That when I heard that statistic, I said, well, why is that? And you start digging into things and you just, it's almost like it's indoctrinated into you.
Yeah. Education.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So it's a touchy subject, but my question is, fuck it, who you voting for? Let's go ahead and get real. Who you voting for? Don't be scared.
I'm not fucking scared. I will tell you right now, it's going to be Trump. And here's why. Look at whatever I don't even want to say her fucking name. I like the top 100 guys. I'm fucking salty. That bitch is a fucking shit show. What she's done to California and all that shit going on. How can you expect her? She ran California in the ground. How can you expect her to come run this country? Dude, she's locking up people left and right for nothing. Dog.
Hey man, if shit needs to be done, if she's the cop to do it, I mean, let her do her job.
To do what though? I mean, her job was not to put a vast majority of black men that did commit crimes in jail for so long for petty stuff.
A life.
No, I mean she had him in jail. It's almost like they were getting free labor out of these men, and they accepted it because it's California. And then
and that's
also
a whole nother topic in itself.
Yeah.
You also look at how she got where she is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how now it doesn't matter how she got it, long as she got it. Yeah, it does matter because it tells the kind of character and the person that you are. And then we can always gonna have somebody say, well, Trump did this, that, and the other. Hey man, I have my reservations on Trump too. But
yes,
the biggest thing for me when it comes to how they're trying to play this is wasn't they tripping when he was in the rap videos and all these other things, hugged up with him at the concerts and the boxing matches.
He's been racist the last couple of years.
Only these last couple of years.
But before that,
he was cool. He was dapping everybody up.
The rap video.
He wouldn't light the White House up with a rainbow.
Man.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And I even think we're gonna get slack on here because here we do have Nikki White dude, and you said you called her a bitch. And I guarantee you this is gonna be some black folks out here that'll say, why ain't y'all defending her? That's the big thing that's been coming to me. Why
have you heard her
talk?
Defending her? Have you heard her talk?
Heard her talk?
First of all, why are we saying black? She's not even black, she's fucking Indian. So let's cut the shit. She's black when it suits her. Oh, this is gonna help me. I'm black now.
She's black.
But she ain't black. She even fucking said it.
She went to Yale or Harvard. I can't remember which one. Then she went.
She
to
even
school.
said it on that one girl. Hey, who's
the
Indian?
Year and a half.
Who was the Indian chick that was?
Huh?
Who was the Indian?
America Ferrera? That ain't her. It ain't America Ferrera. But I seen that video you talking about, Nick, where she's on there with the other Indian girl and says, Indian culture and this, that, and the other. I wish there's a way for us to bring all these things in there. We ain't learned it yet, but I will bring those.
We're gonna get it
in my family.
You got what?
Say that again.
I'm Indian. I got Cherokee in my family.
Congratulations. You're allowed to do the Chiefs chop then, dog.
That's why
you can't offend people.
My question is to you, Nick or DJ. You said you got Cherokee in your family. When was the last time you actually brought that up? Ever?
I don't.
Exactly.
Right. So
except for now because it benefits it, right? Because we're talking about it.
Exactly. So that's what
that's what she
in my
is.
family. I got white folks in my back in my lineage, but hello,
because you black as hell. That's why.
Right. But here's the deal. We always talk about skin color, but skin folk and kin folk all the time. This is a person who has destroyed black communities, and then we put her out here. Number one, she's educated, but is she capable of handling dictators and major politicians from other countries and things like that? Are they going to respect her?
No.
You see what I'm saying? I look at things like that, but other folks to look at things like her policies, like abortion and what she's going to do with gun control and the border. But if we're going to look at those things with brass tacks, let's pick those things apart. Wasn't she the one that they said they were going to put on the border as the border zone?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when you Google that now, why is that missing from Google now?
It's because they put it back on supposedly it's Biden that's supposed to be over that. It was never her.
That's just weird how that just happened over the last few weeks.
Very, very suspicious. You see what I'm saying? And
I've watched a couple of interviews, man, like where people talk about her like over like the last week because I know we was going to be talking about this. And Trump is in for a fight, bro. It's a lot of people, man. It's a lot of people that loves the things that she's talking about and loves what she stands for.
Which are what? Which if anybody could, because I've done my research on this one, on her, and I've done my research on Donald Trump. There's a lot of things that I don't like about him, but please. What policies did she throwing up that Obama and Biden didn't?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what is she adding anything new?
It's just keeping the paper mill going, bro. It's what's going on.
So
that's pretty much what it is.
Well,
and it's got lost in translation the last 4 years of what's been going on. But what was you gonna say, Dre?
No, I was gonna say what bothers me about her is that, I mean, and I know all politicians do this, but
all of them
record doesn't match up with what she's talking about. Her talking about being a progressive law enforcement person, whatever. That doesn't match up with what you were doing in San Francisco, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you were you were status quo all the way if you look at her record over there. Like they were trying to get rid of the death penalty, or they were trying not to bring it in. She was like, well, why not? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't try to sit here and say that you're progressive right here when your record says something other than that, man. Stand on business, man. Say it with your chest. Don't try to switch up now.
My issue is, I will say this: just because she's educated doesn't mean she's smart. I know a lot of people that have really good education that aren't smart, and I'm talking like life decision. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yes, we've talked about this before. Like, I'm not smart, book smart, but I'm not fucking stupid. You can drop me off in the woods and I'll survive. I'll be better than most. My issue, though, I'll just say with Democrats in general, we've been doing the same thing since Obama started ruining shit, and nothing's worked since then. The only thing I have to say about Trump, economy-wise, when he was in, the economy was a little bit better. I don't agree. I'm just trying to be politically correct for people. I don't want to hurt feelings on the first one.
So here's my thing on this though.
Yeah.
It does it not make you nervous that somebody as erratic as him has his finger on the destroy the world button?
Did he do anything the last time? There was no wars last time, dog.
No. I get it. But when you go somewhere and you sit in some other president or dictator's office and you tell them, I'm gonna smack the shit at you if you don't do this or do that.
So let me say
get up and walk out the office.
I would rather have somebody that's ready to fuck on sight than somebody that's like, oh my God, and send everybody else to die before. Like,
what you mean fuck on sight? Say that again. Reword that.
I would rather have somebody that's ready to fucking, hey, you want to drop bombs? We're going to be the first one to do it and we ain't going to die. Like, I'd rather have somebody that's like ready to go than somebody that's why like being.
I don't know who I want to vote for because I feel that part of it.
So it's scary that we have a president that people are scared of.
Who's scared of him?
Hold on, but now we got. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about. They're scared of Trump. But now we got a president that they are capable of flying jets into our airspace over Alaska. We got a fucking warship down there in Cuba right now from Russia.
And we got Biden.
We got shit flying over the entire country, balloon wise, taking pictures of shit, and
ain't no shit was done.
And we ain't supposed to be nervous about that.
Do you know how much
That's the
money
kind of shit
when Biden left overseas and all of our tanks and airplanes? You know how much fucking money that shit was? He's just like, let's go. Leave it here. Leave it here. Like, dude, you talk about stand on your shit. All they did was create a bunch of shit so you can fucking stand on it, roll around in it, and get to love it because it ain't. And I'm not like, you guys have known me my whole life. I've never been like politics at all. I fucking hate it. It drives me nuts. But the older I get, the more I'm like, we need somebody to do something because we're in fucking trouble. These kids that are coming up, we're in fucking trouble. And when you're worried about people's feelings and LGBTQ plus 97,000 plus shit before you're worried about
alphabet people,
dude. Before you're worried about what's going on and people jumping the borders and fucking murdering people that they knew they were convicted felons before they came over here. And then we got a fucking problem. I'm not worried about your fucking feelings. I don't care if you identify as a cat, dog, whatever. There's people dying because you're more worried about fucking celebrating LGBTQs and adding bathrooms to places that that's where they're putting shit. And that's a problem. And now it's starting to become more of a problem because we're not dealing with shit because they're just like, oh, we don't want to piss people off. Hey man.
So let's ask
people get mad. Get over it.
Let's ask these questions.
Ask away.
And I don't want to stay on politics all night.
Amen.
Let's ask these questions. Why are people voting for Donald Trump? And why are so many people excited for Kamala Harris? Now that the balloon has been popped on Biden, we already knew that was going to be a disaster.
It's been popped.
I said that in previous podcasts, but
hey,
why is she excited?
Okay, let me say this, man. And this is the problem that I had. It's what I've been saying which is one of the reasons why I don't trust the Democrats. I don't know who I'm going to vote for yet. I'm still doing my research.
Right.
But I'm going to say this. 4 years ago, when y'all put this dude up in front of everybody and said, this is who we riding with, and he's talking about Biden, you knew that when this time came around, that it was going to be, time to roll somebody else up because he was not going to be ready. We knew this. So what have y'all been doing the past 4 years?
Sitting on hands.
She's an accidental presidential nominee. Let's just
100%.
So what have y'all been doing the past 4 years where y'all don't already have this planned out? Because if you look at the Republicans, they got everything lined out, man. They got everything. You say what you want to say
I think
about
they're a little
Project
chaotic.
2025 or whatever, but they got a plan, man.
I think they're a little chaotic. Because if they would have took out Trump, who would they have rolled up in there? The
dude from Florida. What's his name?
DeSantis.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I fuck with him too.
Until Trump said he's running again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really disheartening that these are the last two candidates, or these are the only two candidates left on the face of the United States that can.
So I just wish that I'm with you though, but I just wish that Kamala would have had the Josh Shapiro dude from Pennsylvania run with her.
Either him or
it would have been tighter, but she picked that goofy dude from where is he from? Minnesota.
And you know what's funny?
He's a great speaker.
I went up to Minnesota this year. Aaron, how you feel about California could just fall off the face of the fucking planet? I'm cool with Minnesota being gone. It was the biggest fucking shithole I've ever been in my life. I fucking hated everything about it.
So let's talk about that. Shitholes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's funny. You mentioned California, you mentioned Minnesota.
Democrat states.
When we look at these things, you have the argument that Democrats or Republicans that say that you go into any Democratic city, it's a shithole, this, that, and the other. And then Democrats will say that Republicans, your states are this, that, and the other. If you really think about this, look at every single big city. Who runs it and what's going on in those cities. If I went down a list from Jacksonville, Austin, Kansas City, Minneapolis, Tacoma, LA,
Chicago,
New York, those are crime-riddled, homeless, infestated, overly taxed type places. And people are running out of those places in droves, and they're moving to other places that vote Republican, and then they still vote the same way. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we doing this? And that's the scary part. We're going to put somebody in office, and they're always, my black folks, we always screaming about Donald Trump's a racist, but you want to vote somebody in there is going to take your ability to be able to protect yourself, right? Number one, black folks, we don't get along at a barbecue. How the hell are we going to get along in an apocalypse going on in the world? You know what I'm saying? We can't unify.
It's because you like sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie.
Oh, man.
That's why.
Stop.
Nobody like pumpkin.
No pumpkin ass pie.
Gross, son. Just look at a pumpkin. You look at it, you like, who eat that?
It looks the exact same. It just tastes better.
No, ain't nobody carving no inside of no pumpkin out and put it in no damn pie for me.
I mean, for real. And
so you're a sweet potato pie guy, huh?
Hell yeah, son. What you talking about?
Man. Dre, you quiet.
You ain't never had one of my mama's sweet potato pie, son.
Nah, but we'll fight over some fucking cookies.
You eat sweet potato pie?
Hey, you better. Hey, boy. Hey.
Okay.
Find those fucking cookies.
I eat sweet potato pie, man. Come on, bro.
Don't touch some cookies yet.
He said, "Come on, bro."
Hey, DJ was about to knife me over some cookies. Boy, you should have seen him, dude. He was so mad.
What kind of cookies was it?
My auntie made some peanut butter cookies,
bro. Fire.
And it wasn't time to get cookies yet. He in there eating cookies.
He was so fucking mad, bro. And then I had her hide them, and I told her to tell him that I ate them all. Dude, you would have thought that I fucking stole his wallet, racked up a bill on his credit cards. Like, he was ready to fucking box over peanut butter cookies.
Over some cookies.
The motherfuckers is fire, so you don't know. You don't know because you ain't had one. You don't know.
I would have knocked that whole fucking pan out and didn't even ask.
So that's why I had to slow his ass down. Hey, man, come on back outside.
Cookie monster eating ass over here.
Man.
This guy.
Fire.
Hey, so getting back on topic, fellas. This is election season, And we were talking about sweet potato pie. I'm surprised that they haven't rolled her out there talking about I made sweet potato pies like she did.
Talked about the greens
with the greens and all that type of stuff. Why do they think that it's okay for them to parade her ass out here and think that shit's gonna slide with people? And then on top of that, why are we got our asses in audience talking about, hey, we with her because she do that type of shit? They literally took what's that little girl to be shaking her ass out there? Body yada yada. What's her name?
Body yada yada yada.
Megan.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Hey, so
it's I don't want to be sounding all racist, but
nah, sound it, do it.
Black people are cool. You know
White
what I mean? Oh, white people cool, but
well,
black people is cool. You know what I'm talking about?
Spell with a K.
Yeah.
Spell with a K.
So that's the vote that is gonna help her get to where she's gonna get to.
That is the stupidest shit ever.
No, it's spelled Kuol.
That just tells me how much they think about you. They gonna go out there and throw some broad up there, shaking their ass, and say, "Yep, we're gonna get them votes."
It ain't got shit to do with no ass.
I mean, it's the sex.
It has something to do with popularity. It's a popularity vote. It's a popularity contest, bro. Is what we in. It has shit to do with politics. Who ain't?
That's called being
Harris.
That's being
but the people that's coming around that's gonna put money towards her campaign
are low information voters.
Hey,
They're
you know
low
what?
information voters.
So what's funny is that there hasn't been any like super major celebrities to come out and endorse her yet.
Not yet, no. Simone Biles did the other day, which I hope she breaks her fucking ankle now. Sorry,
I'll punch you in the face. Say something else about Simone.
Fuck her. I'll kick her off. Shit. Hey, I'll Nancy Kerrigan her shit.
Hey.
I'll pipe her ass.
Right in your
both
throat.
ways.
Right in your throat.
Bring it. I've been fucking doing neck stretches, pussy.
Do that. So
my issue, man, is just like to answer your question, Aaron. Black folks we forget quickly and we forgive quickly, and we don't do our due diligence.
That's true.
With educating ourselves on these candidates. Right? How many times we heard, "Oh, I'm voting for her because she's a black woman." What the hell's that got to do with anything?
Amen.
That's what you're standing on right there. Because she's black.
Yeah, but I'm seeing a lot of black men who are resisting the whole. If you're not protecting her, then that's like the same thing as Biden saying that if you don't vote for us, then you ain't black. And now they're pulling this stuff on black men saying that if you're not voting for her, you're not protecting her. And, I look at it like this. Why ain't you protect us? If you continue to let us down and now you're going to use us like everybody else, you can't get my vote. So I've already made up my mind who I'm voting with. So if we want to get hate mail, let the mail begin. Trump 2024 in my corner. I know I got people in my family gonna be like, I ain't going to talk to you. My phone don't ring anyway. I'm cool with it. I've lost plenty.
You're probably hella cool with that. Don't call me.
Yeah. Do me a favor.
You're probably cool with it anyway. Don't call me.
Hey, did you guys see that picture? Did you guys see that picture? I saw it today. That's why I'm saying it. They were talking about her being photoshopped, a crowd in there. They came down from Air Force One and they had a bunch of people with cameras taking pictures and they were zooming in and there was nothing on the camera that was.
I think that was the same one where JD Vance walked out there.
And then also like there's no reflection of the people on the plane either. That's in the crowd. But there's reflections of like a car and a hangar. I don't know. I was like, I'm asking you because I don't have any knowledge of it. I just literally saw it today, and I was like, that's fucking weird. So I didn't know if you guys have seen anything or heard anything about it.
No, I took a break from all that the politics stuff just kind of get prepared for this podcast, man. I wanted to have my thoughts in order, but I tell you what, getting on here conversating, man, you really got to slow things down because you can get emotional about these politics really quick. You can get emotional about these sports real quick without taking the time doing your due diligence and just kind of flowing into things. But this is going to be a rough political season. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that everybody.
It's scary, bro. I'm with you.
Yeah, going out there and get educated on who it is you voting for, especially.
Did y'all vote Tuesday?
Yeah, of course we voted on. At least I did.
I did.
I did too. But that's the thing. Who voted the local level? Are people focused on the local level versus all the hoopla up there in Washington? You see,
We got to get our
that's
local level tight.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's what's going to immediately affect or directly affect your livelihood and your day to day.
Right.
So
that's right. Let's run all these demon rats right out of office. Amen. Oh,
Hey,
I guess
man.
I guess I was the only
Hey,
one.
I hit you with a man. It was
Oh, is that
real
what
low
that
though.
was?
Hey, man.
I said,
Okay.
We all
that
know
was
what
my
that
way of
is.
doing it.
What would
Yeah.
Kamala
that
say?
is.
What Kamala say? Can I get a witness?
As her friend Quavo would say, "Shut up, bitch. God damn it." Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Yo, check this out, man. It's been a long time coming to get back on here. We've had a stretch of these 3 years have just been up and down. But again, fellas, it's always great to be on here and sharpen each other up, have these great conversations, and it's good to be back on here. How y'all feeling, man?
Good.
I'm
Solid.
feeling good, man. I miss it, man.
I'm trying to watch my mouth for your mom or your aunt or your grandma. Who said that
They
I
all
cuss too much?
They all watch this podcast, man. My mama watched it. She said, "I like y'all podcast, but y'all got that cussing one."
Yeah. Sorry. I've been trying to watch my mouth a little bit.
I'm glad it's Nick. It ain't me.
Yeah,
I said, "Dang it."
dog, man, trust me. The
one
languages came out of my mama and grandma's mouth. You are a saint compared to what they say.
You know what we should do one time just for fun?
What's
is
that?
when we edit this shit,
have your
you should
mom
you should bleep it out and see how many times it is.
Oh,
I don't be noticing
half of the stuff you saying.
Oh man, is it that bad?
You cuss a lot. I cuss on excitement,
yeah.
but it's really weird that I ain't the one that's cussing a lot. I usually got the mouth of the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, you be faking right now. I'm waiting for you to spill it. Let it out.
I'm
Let it
hosting the
out.
show. You know
Let
what I'm saying?
it
Because they
out.
say
Who
the
gives a
algorithm.
fuck?
You gotta let that minute pass for the algorithm don't hit. Then I can cuss. But turning over a new leaf. So fellas, it's been fun. Anybody got any closing arguments, closing statements, anything to say before we get out of here?
Shit, I'll close it on up. Hey, in a world of sensitive hearts, you know what I mean? Folks get offended by things that they shouldn't be offended by. Hey, man, we just four fathers. We love talking our ish. You know what I mean? Hey, we vulnerable. We're vulnerable enough to let all our fans, family members, cousins, brothers, whoever it may be, in on our conversation. You know what I mean? That might make you angry. You know what I'm saying? Might make you laugh, might make you happy, might make you want to smack somebody. Also might make you think. You know what I mean? Might also make you cry. Hey, that's what we actually trying to do here. We're just sparking up conversations. We just planting seeds. You know what I'm saying? If you offended by any of this, as my boy Big A would say, hey, man, you kiss my ass.
Straight
You know
up.
what I'm saying? If you don't like what you watching, hey, my man Nick would be like, change the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't care.
Hey, my man Dre, hey, if you got an attitude, you want to write some letters like Aaron was saying earlier, hey, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Me, come on, son. I just need everybody to be cool. I just want to leave that here. You know what I'm saying? PUAD. Peace up. A-Town down.
See, I thought you was going to say, I'll throat check you. That's what you should have. No. That's what you should have ended with. I'll throat check you. I've done that to my friends.
Don't throat check it. You know what I mean?
Go ahead and follow us on all the socials, man. We got Facebook, we got YouTube, we got Instagram, we got X, formerly Twitter. Why do they keep saying that anyway? Formerly Twitter. We know it's formerly Twitter. And
oh yeah, they're gonna bring it back.
Man. Like us, comment, leave comments, man. We love the discourse. So if you got issue with what we saying, man, let's talk about it.
Yo,
yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all joining us on Mondays over Fridays. The fellas are back in the building, and we'll holler at y'all next time.
The boys are back in town.
Peace.